If you add too many fields to a, well, if you had as many fields as you had in any normal map ones, pretty soon FilePro is not going to be able to automatically add them to a screen. As we just saw, creating screen 0, it couldn't fit all the new fields we wanted on it. So let's quickly go to screen, define screens, and we'll go into this file and we'll just take a look at screen 0. Yeah, I created screen 0 the old way with the R and all that stuff. So I want to make a screen that will show me the new codes, customer code and so forth. Let's press S, select the screen, and let's select screen 1. And let's play with this screen a little bit. I'm going to get rid of this. I know that it's my customer file. I don't need a line up here. Maybe I'll push this down, and over here I'll write cust code. Let's see. Cust code, and that's going to be field. I can't remember what field it is, so I'm going to press F6 to see the fields. The customer code field is 19, so I'm going to put 19 here. Okay. I suppose we could line it up with the other fields if that might make it look a little better. And the cust code is about, well, let's resolve the field, see where it's going to end. It ends there. So I now want to put another field right past that. So I'll put it about here. And now I'll hit enter to come out of resolve fields mode, and I'll put cust type. Let's just write the word type. We know what it means. And that's going to be field 20, which we just saw. I'll resolve the fields again. Well, that's a pretty short field, but I'll still go over here a little bit. Okay, cust type, and let's say discount. Discount, and that's field 21. Okay, I save the screen. I always save the screen as I'm working with it, because if you work and you add and add and add and do lots of things to a screen, eventually it gets to a point where you might want to save it and you forget and you press delete, delete, and you lose all the stuff you've done. Incredible things happen at 5 o'clock in the morning, as we all know. So in any case, I now have this screen that looks like this. It has 3 of the new fields I've added. Let's do a couple other things. I mean, one thing I would like to do is come over here to this box. Do you remember that this notes box? If I pressed F7 for box functions. Now I'm moving my cursor down to the other end of this box, and I'm going to say M for move, and I'm going to horizontally center it, and then hit enter. That's nice. Just store that. Now that screen is looking like that. If you remember, we have the last called, date, and time, don't we? So let's put them in here too. Down here, we just write along the bottom, last called. Let's see what field that is, F6. Last called is 16. Last called, 16. And let's just be really tricky here. Let's see where this resolves. The end of that field is that, so let's say enter, because at 17. That'll be last called on date at time. If I resolve this, this is going to look like the date at a certain time, and I'll know right away when I called this person. Okay, and let's store this out. Now, what have we messed up here? Can you remember that when their cursor comes on this screen, it's going to go according to the old cursor path. And if I go take a look at that, F8C, you see it's going to start at field 1, and it's going to go down. And if I press escape, it's going to complain to me that I don't have certain fields on the screen. Okay, and what I'll try and do is take those fields away so that I can get back to the screen and take a look at it. Okay. Actually, I'm going to break backwards. I'm having trouble with my escape key. It's not functioning properly. I don't know why. Anyway, I'll stop this lesson and move on to the next one.